Hi guys, this is my farm. I created this channel to share about dairy farming and to teach the upcoming farmers. I've been a dairy farmer for the last 5 years, and I have gone through ups and downs. And I would love to teach or to guide a farmer, an upcoming farmer, or if you're already a farmer, there are some tips that you should know. First of all, you have to keep your cow clean. This is a heifer. Is 1 year old. Currently, it is eating silage, the maize silage. You have to make it to feed it well, and you know the 70% of uh, what cow eats of the feed should be forages, and 30% should be concentrates and minerals. So currently, I'm feeding it on silage, the maize silage. It has a name tag on the and the date that it was born and all that. You have to put clean water. I'm doing at a very minimal budget. This is a bucket. You have to put in clean water. The shed, the cow barn should not be of. You should go for the rockery. What you can access rockery. Like now, I have timbers, I have iron sheets, and all that. I have on the floor. I have stones. Yeah, as you can see. You see that heifer is very clean. Now we go to the milking one. The same here is these are just a simple shed. We have stones on the floor. We have very clean water, a water that I can drink. Make sure always you have clean water when you are feeding your cow. So I have just one and one. For now, I have a milking lactating one, and still it is in calf. It's very clean as you can see. It is also feeding on silage, and we have some hay there. So never feed on silage alone because it has some acids, and it can alter the pH of the rumen and all that. So once you're feeding the silage, make sure you have other forages like either napier grass or hay and all that. These are where they strip. So make sure you have a comfortable bedding. For me, I'm using the sawdust. We have a sawmill around, so I'm able to access the sawdust and all that. So it strips on a very comfortable bed. So here I had so many cows. I had 8 cows, but due to drought, I had to reduce some. So the first thing that you need to do when you're starting a dairy farm, you have to consider feeds. So this is the rain has just started, and I've planted the yellow maize here. You have to have a forage that can last for 6 good months if you are starting, because with the current weather it keeps on changing. So I have planted yellow maize. So yellow maize everywhere, yellow maize. Apart from yellow maize, you can keep on planting the napier grass and all that. So you have to consider many things when you're starting a dairy farm. The first thing that you have to consider is the forage, and I repeat forage, because you can't cook for a cow, but it needs forage. So for me, I've just planted the yellow maize there. Those are my sheds. Those are sheds as a heifer. So apart from yellow maize, I have also planted the napier grass. We have pakachong. Pakachong is a super napier grass. The protein level of pakachong is so high. So we have cariadra. So for now, the napier is at a low stage because the rain has just started. So I'm just cultivating all this so that I can have a stock for my cows and all that. So simple tips that I'm be giving to new. May you please subscribe to my channel, give a like, comment. So we are here to grow each other. We are here to share ideas, share knowledge, and all that. And for the past 5 years that I've been dairy farming, I've seen so many challenges. I've learned many things. I have interacted with different farmers. As you can see, these are napier grass. Yeah. So I'm just trying. My target is to own a farm, a big farm, where uh, I can do dairy as a serious business, not as a part-time or anything else. I just want to do dairy as a large-scale farmer. So this is my father's land. This is not my land. So I'm just using it. I'm using it as a stepping stone to where uh, I'll be in, let's say, 5 to 10 years to come. So what are things to consider when you're planting napier grass? The spacing should be good, and then you have to add manure. So a lot of manure you have to, so that you conserve the soil, and at the same time you provide nutrient for the napier grass. So if you have planted napier around trees, you have to trim the tree like that. You have to trim the trees. You have to be you don't have to be digging or plowing each and every time you cut the napier grass. Yeah, so that's the soil formation can be always good. So this is it. uh, Another thing about when you're cutting the napier grass, you have to consider the stage at which you are cutting the napier grass. So if you are the best way to conserve napier grass is to make silage. So you can make silage from the uh, maize, that is yellow maize, even the other the type, the corn and the maize, the general maize. But you have to consider the energy and the protein level of the silage that you are making. So here you can still make silage using napier grass. And when you're making silage from napier grass, you have to consider some things. That is the cutting stage, the level, the height of the napier grass. So for napier grass, you have to, that is 2 to 3 meters. You have to let it wilt for 2 to 3 days, but not in the farm. You just have to find either a house, an empty house, and you cut, and then you wilt for 2 to 3 days due to moisture content, and then you have to chop it. For napier grass, you can chop it using either a chopper or a chaff cutter. But for maize silage, you have to use a chopper so that the maize can be crushed. But when you use the chaff cutter, when you're making silage for using the corn or maize will be cut in a circular way, and it will not the cow will just pick that. The seeds will not be crushed as it is required. So whenever you're making silage using the chaff cutter, you should always consider using the chopper so that all seeds can be crushed and all that. So that is it. That is how I have planted by Fodder. I have other farms that I have planted napier grass, and I also source maize from other locations. I have given contract to farmers, and we have agreed on uh, buying their maize at a particular stage. So that's the first thing that you should do as a farmer. Fodder, 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 fodder. Fodder that is going to last you for more than 6 months, for 2 years and all that. So you have to consider all that. You have to be very keen when you are making silage as a method of preservation, fodder preservation and others. So we have career dry here. The protein level of career dry is so high. So we have these. Then we have bracharia. These are bracharia. We have other type of grasses. we have even napier. So you have to mix. You have to have different types of fodder so that you can get different requirement for a cow and all that. So cow is fodder, cow is forage, and like other people keep on telling you cow is dairy meal and all that. No, 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 no. The first thing that comes into your mind when you're feeding a cow is the forage itself. So you have to be very, very, very keen when you're feeding your cow. So in 4 months time, this uh, not in 4 months time, in 2 3 months we have red soil here, and the climate keep on changing and all that. So, but you can say 3 months time, this will be good to make the silage. So prepare for the rains now. When the on the onset of rains, you have to prepare for rains and the rikes. You have to plant fodder. If you have a piece of land that you can plant fodder, do so. Uh, to so that you don't incur the cost of purchasing or sourcing from outside. So you have to keep on doing so these are my simple garden, and I'm trying just the thing is, when you are working on when you have a dairy farm, the thing you can do is uh, have knowledge, gather as much knowledge as you can. Go to seminars, visit other dairy farmers so that you can see what they are doing, and you may learn one or two things from them. And once you learn something, come and do it. Just follow what they are, follow the good practices that they do, and you will be on a safer side and doing all that. So for me, the guide was the main purpose of this video was to tell you about fodder and all that, and planting fodder and all that. But if you are planting maize specifically for cow, just plant the yellow maize. The protein and the sugar energy content of sugar maize is so massive compared to other maize or fodder. So we have others like sweet potatoes, vines. They are still good, but they require large space, large area. For me, I have a small land here, and this is where I'm planting all these. So that is my cow. Is a Frisian. Is a pedigree for now. For now, there is no fodder, so it doesn't produce much, and it is on its 5th month, but currently producing 20 liters. Last heifer, it was from another mother, but I had to sell that due to feed concentrate and all that, and the drought that was there. So I had a bigger shed currently. But things didn't work well for me. I never had the knowledge when I was starting, but today I have the knowledge, I have the expertise, and I can share with so many people and all that. So for now, my shed is not in good shape and all that, but I'm planning. Everything goes step by step, but you don't have to rush. You have to be you. Just do you. Always be you, and things will work well for you. So start with one cow, get knowledge from that one cow, do all that you can, and with time, everything will be good. So this is my heifer, that's my knee, all that. I love it. Its name is Wanjiro, and this one is a lactating cow. Uh, its name is Many and all that. So I love these cows. I love cows. I can't stay without cows and all that. So that is it, guys. Make sure you like my video, make sure you subscribe, comment, tell a friend, share the knowledge. You can share even this video and all that. And as we start this journey, I will be giving you tips day in, day out. I'll try my best so that I can make a video each and every day, so that you can learn one or two things from me and from the experience that I've gathered. So for now, I want to thank you. Thank you, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.